All right, see here. There it is. Good evening, everyone. This is the Rooftop Sports. And as you can see, I just got a new microphone. I just traded in my old one because I hated the one that I had been using for insanely the past, well, really almost 2 years. But it was a horrible microphone because it was all software based and it was all too much distorting. It took away a lot of the control that I really had So right here, you can see that you can get more gain. Yeah, I would rather have more gain control out of it than the software one. The software, it just wasn't for me. So I went back to, I just decided to go back to the old classic one. Now, the stinky part is I forgot one of the adapters. I forgot to take it out when I was trading it because I am a fool. So I just ordered a new one. So that will be coming Sunday. So the microphone will be back on this mount by Sunday. Man, I had to, yeah, just. Anyways, let's hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank you for being with me. And let's get right back to 1998 as this is a very regular thing for me. So let's get back to 1998 where they'll be playing the Utah Jazz. And here I am. Let's get right to it, shall we? And I'll turn on the comments there. All right, here we go. Seattle SuperSonics against the Utah Jazz. Let's get to work. All right, going to Jerome James versus Greg Oberstag, and the Sonics get the ball back. Get the ball. And here is Dennis Rodman. They nearly lost the ball. Here's Jerome James going up against Karl Malone. Now here's Tyronn Lue for three, and the Sonics get on the board with a three-pointer. Now here's Howard Isley, and where is John Stockton? I wonder if he's just injured right now, which is why he's not playing possibly. And now here's Dominique Wilkins over to Jerome James to Watson, who was one of the heroes yesterday, giving it to Lue for three. Another one. Second straight three-pointer for Tyronn Lue. Here's Brian Russell over to Greg Oberstag. He dares him to shoot. And the Sonics are coming off of their failed 1998 season. And now here is Watson. And he gets it in there. It's going to be 8-2 Seattle. They are off to a very hot start. 2 3-pointers by Tyronn Lue, and now a dunk by Watson. Watson's defense has really made a difference for the Sonics. It makes you wonder if the Sonics really need to get like another shooting guard. And Jerome James with that rebound. Now here's Dominique Wilkins. He'll take the shot right there, and he misses it. And this is actually the first matchup between Dennis Rodman and Karl Malone since the 1998 NBA Finals. And now Watson with the foul, been playing very aggressive. I think I like this microphone already. I was glad to go back to the classics. Hopefully I don't get any kind of distorting noises. And here's Russell for a jump shot, and he makes it. Now to make it to 8-4. Now here's Tyronn Lue over to Jerome James. And loses it. Karl Malone with the steal. Brian Russell forced it. Here's Russell. And he makes it. Now it's going to be 8-6. Here's Jerome James looking to do that pick and roll. Doesn't really work. Oh, and Jerome James gets in there with that basket. Jerome James is one of the rookies for the Sonics, and he's actually been playing pretty well for the team. Here's Karl Malone, and misses it. Now Dominique Wilkins, and he makes it. And now it's going to be 12-6. Here's Russell, another jump shot. A screen needs to be set. Lou for 3 and misses. And here's Russell with a jumper. Jerome James with the rebound. And here's Rodman, who looks open. And there's Lou for 3. 15-8 Seattle. I mean, for a team that has not been off to a good start this season after about a 3-1 start, Sonics are still making it tough. And here's Rodman almost with a steal. Here's Hornacek. And now it's a steal by Tyronn Lue. Here's Dennis Rodman giving over to Watson, and he makes the dunk. And now they have taken the lead. Or they have a 17-8 lead. Jazz are in trouble. Oh, and blocked by Rodman. But here's Malone. Oh, he gets it back. Here's Wilkins for 3. Misses. Ostertag with the rebound, the 0-0. There's Karl Malone. And blocked by Rodman again. And a foul. Dominique Wilkins gets it in there and 1. But he misses the free throw. Here's Turl Bailey. Oh, Hersey Hawkins for 3. Oh, he makes it. The former Sonic. So they were able to get Utah Jazz to give up 2 first-round picks. Here's Rodman. Here's Watson. Nice pass. But Rodman cannot complete it. And Lou with the steal. And Rodman gets the layup. And Turl Bailey makes the shot. Here's Rodman. Misses the jumper. And Utah, they are trying to get back into it. As we got Watson. Oh, he gets around. Watson has been a major factor. He's trying to make himself a star of the team. Now here's Hersey Hawkins. And Hawkins with another 3. Misses it. Rebound, Adam Keefe, and he makes it. And now it's 1.7 seconds left. Can he make the buzzer beater? And he throws it away, and Turl Bailey gets the steal. Now here's Dennis Rodman. Dominique Wilkins, and now I should be getting the bench. And someone makes it. Wilkins wide open for three. He makes it. And lefty. And Hersey Hawkins misses it. And Rodman with a rebound. And here is Dominique Wilkins over to Jamie Watson. And he misses it. And here's Hawkins. A huge foul. And misses the free throw. Jelani McCoy over to Rashard Lewis. Here's Sean Resprit for three. And misses. And a three-pointer. And Lewis with the rebound over to Sean Resprit. He's going to take it up for three. And he makes it. Oh, he made it. I think that's an and one right there. Nope, not going to make it. There's Shamon Williams. Rashard Lewis for three. And Karl Malone's been blocked three times. Sean Resprit for 3. Near Shammond Williams over to McCoy. And Williams for 3. Oh, he makes it. And the Sonics have now extended that lead to 13. Resprit for 3 again. He makes it. And they're just missing shots left and right. And out of bounds. Resprit again. Lewis with the shot. Here's McCoy. And he makes it. Now going to get the starters back. And he makes the basket. Oopsie. Here's Jeff Hornacek. Misses. He's going to go to the line. He makes the free throw. He makes it again. Oh, and a jump shot's been made. I want to check how my microphone is doing now. And Jerome James makes it. Makes a very easy one. Makes a very easy one. Sounds really good to me. And that's going to be Sonics basketball. And Watson makes it to make it 49-33. The Sonics are just absolutely just tearing them apart. You got Turl Bailey Jerome James gets charged with the foul. And here's Howard Isley, blocked by Jerome James. Sonics are having a very comfortable lead. They're leading by 16. And Adam Keefe makes his basket. He thought he was fouled too. Very upset. Wilkins missed the point-blank shot. That should have been Rodman's shot. Here's Hersey Hawkins, the former Sonic. Misses. Rebound Bailey. And blocked by James again. Rebound Bailey. And what has Bailey got? And he makes it. And Jerome James makes the basket. Here's Karl Malone. Misses. Here comes Dominique Wilkins. Nice move. Acrobatic move by Dominique Wilkins. Respert has 9 points. Wilkins has 9 points. Lou. James is having an excellent game. Rodman has been contributing well. And Watson. And Watson with the steal. He has now 10 points. And they are just absolutely just feasting on Utah. Screw this. I'm going to maybe I'll up the difficulty just a little bit. Superstar. I don't even know if Superstar is going to do it for him. Howard Isley makes it. And this is where they're getting a little bit more aggressive. And here's Jerome James with the dunk. Malone with the free throw. And he makes it again. Now here is Watson. And a steal by Hornacek. Here's Russell for 3. And they are starting to come back just a little bit. Here's Jerome James. No, he misses it. Wilkins with the rebound. And he makes it. And timeout has been called by Utah. And Howard Isley makes it. Jerome James is just absolutely out of control. Karl Malone makes it. Wilkins for 3. He makes it. Another 3-pointer for Dominique Wilkins. And blocked by Jerome James, his third block of the game. Over to Watson. And he misses. Jamie Watson has just been an absolute huge addition for this team. It makes you wonder what they're going to do with the likes of Ruben Patterson. It makes you wonder what they're going to do with Ruben Patterson and Brandon Williams. Because Watson has been paying off real well. He's got the length to do it. And Karl Malone with the rebound. Malone is 6 for 12 with 5 rebounds. Here's Hornacek for 3. And a shot clock violation. And a steal. And Cotton makes the layup. Jerome James trying to use his big body, but did not work. And a foul. Uh-oh, a 3-pointer by Howard Isley. Oh no, McCoy trying to 3. Hamilton makes it. He gets the rebound and throws it down. Utah is just missing everything. Rusbrit for 3. And here's Hamilton. And he misses it. Has to go to the line. Next, they'll be at Portland, Indiana, Denver, Atlanta, and Vancouver. So 3 of those games will be tough ones. Hamilton missing free throws. And he misses them both. Here's Russell. Misses again. Here's Karl Malone. And it's Utah ball. Resprit makes an easy jumper. And this is a 15-point lead. Resprit has 11 points. And Utah cuts it to a 13-point lead. Resprit misses it. Oh, and a steal by Hamilton. He throws it down. And a steal by Resprit. And they tried the alley-oop, and it failed miserably. Timeout's been called by Utah. Here's Karl Malone. And he makes it, cutting it to 13 again. Oh, Hamilton, easy. Not even very uncontested. And it's a foul. And now he's going to be at the line. And Howard Isley makes the free throw to cut it to within 14. And now it's 13. And now they're going to give it to Sean Resprit. He's going to toss it up. And it's an air ball. They're going to bring their starters out. Now they're playing absolute trap. Here's Rodman. Teron Lue for 3. Misses. Rebound Utah. Here's Jeff Hornacek, and he's fouled. But it was a non-shooting foul. Fans would disagree with it. And blocked by Rodman again. I think that's his 4th block of the game. And here's Watson. Oh, he loses it. And Hawkins with the steal. And he throws it down. Now Utah is trying to claw their way back. Oh no, a steal by Hawkins. What are they going to do here? And Rodman fouls. Hawkins for 3. Keefe with the rebound. And he misses it. And here's Jerome James over to Dominique Wilkins. And he misses. Hawkins for 3. And Turl Bailey. And now it's a 9-point lead. And over to Dennis Rodman. Jerome James over to Adam Keefe. He posts him up. Oh, Wilkins cannot make it. Oh, he just destroyed Hersey Hawkins. Again, Hawkins gets absolutely just stuffed. But they turned the ball over. Here's Griffin. Gets the dunk. Now Utah is just trying to crawl their way back over to Jerome James. And misses. Watson with the rebound. Oh, Rodman just absolutely just hammered. He's going to go to the line. And he makes the free throw. Misses this time. Karl Malone brings it to within 6. And here's Watson. Can he spin his way out of it? Nope. Oh, an offensive foul. And I think they're going to pull him out. Hamilton will get pulled. And stolen by Williams. Jerome James brings it back to an 8-point lead. 14 points for Jerome James. And Isley for 3. Oh no, and the steal. What are they going to do now? Oh, and a 5th foul. And Russell gets there to the line. And now it is a 2-point game. Watson, what are you doing? You know you're not supposed to take those kind of shots. And here's Hawkins. He ties the game. Resprit for 3. He misses again. Oh boy. Who is that guy? And blocked by Watson. And Ostertag makes it. And out of bounds. Well, actually, no, it's a foul. Resprit for 3. Misses it. And Utah seems to be going back into control of this game. They really do. And now it's going to be a block. And rebound Rodman. And here comes Sean Respert. What has he got? Here's Hamilton. And Williams for three. He makes it. Shamon Williams gives the Sonics the lead, and the Utah Jazz take time. Here comes Sean Respert. What has he got? Here's Hamilton. And Williams for three. He makes it. Okay, yeah, this is going to really do so. Now here's Howard Isley. Now here's Ostertag. And he misses it again. Jazz are already falling apart once again. And here's Resprit. Does he have it? He makes it. That could be the dagger. They have now taken a 3-point lead. Utah just can't make a thing. And what has Hornacek got? He's not trying to make a three at all, isn't he? And now here's Isley. He ties the game. He ties the game. And now it's 84 all to Rodman. And no, Utah gets the steal. And here's Russell. He makes it. And now Utah takes the lead again. What is Seattle going to do? They better have some screens set. Here's Rodman. He's trying to go for the lead. And he misses it again. And now you have to foul. And what an absolute meltdown by the Sonics. They have literally blown a 20-point lead. And now they're at the limit. And free throws have been made. And he makes it. And now Seattle, they are in trouble. Here's Lewis, going to take the quick three. He makes it. And now it's a 1-point game. What are they going to do here? And he fouls. Obviously at the limit. And now Howard Isley is going to be at the line. He makes it, and that's going to be extending to a 2-point game. They brought in Evans to stretch the floor. And now here comes Williams. He's going up. And over to Lewis. That's the foot on the line, but he makes it. He makes the basket. It could have been a three-pointer, but it's not. And Resprit fouls, and now Hornacek is going to go to the line. A really good free throw shooter. And he makes it again. Now here's Shamon Williams. Over to Lewis, and they lose the ball. They lost the ball. No! Seattle loses the ball and possibly the game. And now here's Isley at the line. And he makes it, and now it's a 2-possession game. What are you going to do here? And he makes it. And now here's Sean Resper. You got to take a quick three. And here it is. He misses it. And now here's Lewis. And now it's a 3-point game, but the game is pretty much out of reach at this point. And now Utah wants to call time. So what you got to do is steal and just call a timeout somehow. Nope. And that's it. The Seattle SuperSonics will go down against Utah after having like a 15-point lead. Now the game is over. The player of the game goes to Karl Malone. How did my guys do? Jerome James was the leading scorer, 7-11, 3 blocks. Dominique Wilkins with 14 points. Sean Resprit, 13 points, was 3 of 9 on 3-pointers, though. Jamie Watson, 5 of 8, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. Rashard Lewis, 10 points, was perfect. Should have gotten more touches. Tyronn Lue then didn't really do much after that. Rodman had 4 blocks. So yeah, very disappointing ending. Now, how's Brandon Williams doing? He is still hurt. Wonder they're going to be playing Portland next. I don't want to see who's out there in the market. What if I traded Brandon Williams, who has a 1-year contract? He doesn't have any value. If you trade Drew Barry, you can get Avery Grant and a 2nd-round pick. You get Del Curry, Bill Weddington, Wesley Person. There's not really much value out of Drew Barry, but what do you really expect? BJ Armstrong, you give up a 1st-round pick, which I'm not interested in. Wait, what? The Pacers are willing to give up a 1st-round pick if I give up Drew Barry. But I have to give up a 2nd-round pick, though. That's the thing. Lindsey Hunter, Kevin Willis, Antonio Daniels. Wow. I have some very attractive offers. What can I get out of Greg Foster? All I can tell you is a little bit of nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to get much out of him. What about Ruben Patterson? Man, this guy is completely... Oh, boy. You got Anthony Parker or Ruben Patterson. It's kind of pointless. Not really much on the table. Marco Milic. No. The Spurs would... They're offering a 1st-round pick for Ruben Patterson. Matt Maloney, Reggie Slater. Even the Pacers are giving up a 1st-round pick. It's almost like you want to. You're tempted. And then we've got Dominique Wilkins. How much value does he really have? I mean, you're not going to really get anything out of him. Atlanta Hawks would just give up a 2nd-round pick for him. Anthony Mason. That's Roger Mason Jr. They really got that wrong. There's not much value for Dominique. But Drew Barry, I think, was going to get you a 1st-round pick. As long as I give up a 2nd-round pick, though. How much value does Jelani McCoy have? First round pick by the Suns and the Spurs. A lot of choices out of this. Well, anyways, that's going to do it. I'm taking off real soon. But I want to go over everyone's stats and see how everyone's been doing. Sean Resprit, Dominique Wilkins, Jamie Watson, Jerome James, Brandon Williams, Shaman Williams, Dennis Rodman. Brandon Williams has been scoring around 9 points a game. Watson has been a better player. Gotten more blocks. He's gotten much more athletic. He has 4 rebounds. But he turns the ball over a lot. No one's really scoring points for the Sonics. But anyways, that's it. I gotta go. But thank you for being here on this show. And everyone, have a good night.